Hey guys, Trina here. Today I'm going to be doing my first unboxing of the art Sketchbox. As you can see here, I ordered one of these. It's the Inktober version. It's got a lot of ink materials in it. I'm not a subscriber, but I wanted to try out at least one to see what it was about. So let's get started. This is the Kuretake Zig that we're going to be using with the Kuretake ink. It comes with a little card from an artist, and it has some information on the back about what their work is about, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can check out her work. And this is the menu card that we have here that tells you everything that's in the box. First up, we've got this soft white pastel pen. And then we have this Princeton bamboo brush size 2, which I have a size 4, I believe, and it's really, really cool. Next up is the Faber-Castell artist pen with medium and a brush, and that looks kind of fun. This is the Kuretake Zig ink that we're going to be using to make our own ink, which I am super excited about. And last but not least, we've got the Speedball acrylic scarlet ink. And it all is going to be done on this lovely Hammermühle Sketchbox paper. So, oh, there's one more pen in there. This is the ink liner, soft liner pen. All right. So, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is take the Kuretake ink, and I put a little water in the bottom, and I'm just going to grind it up on the top of this piece, this well. And what it's doing is it's breaking down the ink with water, and so we're making our own ink, which is kind of fun. It takes a long time. That's why I sped it up there a little bit for you. And then we're going to take this wonderful soft cotton paper. I'm going to pull out one sheet because I don't want it to bleed through. So yeah, let's get started. Let's start off with a bamboo brush with some of the Kuretake ink. And right off the bat, the ink is amazing. It's really cool, and it works really well on this paper. I could probably make more washes. I love the boldness of it, and I love working the dry brush right here is fun. So there are lots of different marks that you can make with it. And this is the liner pen. I'm not big on liner pens. They're kind of too small and dainty for me, but we'll put some in here anyway, just to say we used it. But it makes okay marks. It's just not my thing. I like bold, crazy marks. So now I'm shaking up the Higgins India ink pen, and you'll want to turn the cap upside down and use it to prime the ink into the tip. So now we've got that going. Oh, this is really fun. I love these marks. You can turn on its side and fill in, and it's a different kind of feel than the Kuretake, but it's a nice combination with the two. So I'm going to keep sketching and making marks, see what we can do as far as how we can turn these materials and use them in different ways. Here you can see I'm adding just a little bit more black. I don't use a lot of black in my work because I get carried away with it. As you will find out, I love the color black, and so I tend to overuse it if I use it at all. So that's just me being restrained. So next we've got the Speedball Scarlet ink, and so I'm just going to take a little bit of this out, try not to make a big mess. So far so good. I'm not terribly messy. The paint you see on my hands is because I was working on an acrylic painting for a client earlier. I'm just going to take some out with the palette knife, and now that I've got ink on the palette knife, we're going to have to spread that around too and see how that works which should be kind of fun. It's going to leave some really cool marks. Yeah, it's very cool. Bold, bright, to the point. I probably should have added some water to it, but I didn't really think about that. So I'm just going to add in some red, little splotches of red. And I really do like this paper. Like it's super easy to work with, and it really absorbs the ink quite well. So now I'm going to take some of the black ink, the Kuretake, and mix it in with the red to make another color. So now we've got this sort of dark scarlet maroony color, which is kind of hard to see on this video, but it's another color that you can add and make something different out of what you have. Now I'm going to try this pastel white brush. It did pretty well as far as adding lines, but they're really so subtle. Like if I were making this piece without these materials, I would probably just grab a big blotch of white acrylic paint and swash through it, but I'm being good and sticking with the materials. Not my favorite. I'm sure I can find a use for it at some point. But I'm going to add in a little bit here to the palette and squeeze out some of that and add in some more of that red ink. And we get a lighter color red. You could even add in that maroon color with some white and make a lighter maroon if you would like. As you can see, I am making a huge mess. So, but it was fun. I like just being free and sketching and having no end, just sort of making marks. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tomorrow I will be doing another sketch in my sketchbook with these colors and these materials. And till then, have a good day. Bye.